Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. So that will come with the topic understanding plagiarism. So I'm going to present it in a PowerPoint format. This is Irene Namirimo. So let me use the slideshow format. So understanding plagiarism by Irene Namirimo, that is my cover page. Let's see the content. We have understanding plagiarism. It will be a slide. Types of plagiarism. We shall see consequences and prevention strategies. So that's the content that is going to be inside my video. So let's look at understanding plagiarism as a topic. So how do you understand by the term plagiarism? Plagiarism is the act of using someone else's work without giving credit. For example, you can use someone's work without any permission when they have not granted you the permission. It includes copying words, ideas, or data. So in other words, you can use this one, or in other words, you can use cheating. Cheating is a good example of plagiarism, or is another to be used instead of plagiarism. So it is considered in academic dishonesty. It is considered as an academic dishonesty. So it can occur intentionally or unintentionally. For example, those people who cheat in exams and etc. So let's see the types of plagiarism. There are several, but let's look at a few. We have direct plagiarism. This is copying work word for word without citations. Copying work word for word without citation. So let's see paraphrasing plagiarism. This is rewriting ideas without giving credit. You can see this in music. Paraphrasing, you can see this in music. For example, someone can use another person's song, just change the beat, or just change the beat, but the words are the same. You have seen this in several countries where someone is claiming that song was sung by someone in another country. This person has repeated it. I think you have seen those things. Direct plagiarism, we see this in examinations. For example, school examinations in institutions where students copy work. So let's see self-plagiarism. This is reusing your own previous work without permission. For example, when you are given here, this is when you can, we normally see this, for example, in CRE, where they request you to give like 25 answers, and for you decided to repeat some because you're in lack of some answers. We see this in history. Those things are done by students, and those those lecturers or teachers put synthetic handling, what you have repeated. They put some funny comments when you have repeated another work without your permission, So let's see at mosaic plagiarism. Mixing copy phrases with your own words. Let's see accidental plagiarism. Forgetting to cite sources. For example, we have seen this in where they tell us to go and present our work, and we forget to cite the sources where we researched the work. You see this normally in presentation. So let's see the consequences of plagiarism. Let's see the consequences of cheating. It can lead to loss of marks and academic failure. It can lead to expulsion from school. I think plagiarism is mainly about school. it can lead to legal consequences in serious cases. For example, those in musical industries, those in political areas. It can lead to damage of reputation and credibility. So we usually see this in politics. So let's look at our next line. How to prevent strategies. How can we prevent? The prevention strategies. Always cite your source properly. For example, in your presentation, give out the references properly. Don't forge. Use quotation marks for indirect quotes. For example, if what you're saying was said by someone, you put those quotation marks to say that the words are not coming from you, they are from someone. Keep track of all sources used and use plagiarism checking tools. So that is it for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. Let's meet in my next video. Thank you.